feel something going on, good part of it is that it's instantly saved on your device here, and you can send it over to the doctor immediately for him to review. There's no subscription involved, so you pay for the unit once and you're set for lifetime usage of it. That's how simple this app is to use. It's very convenient. Okay, I'm going to do a quick video on EKG personal use. This is Emay 6L. So there's two popular ones out there. There's the Emay, and then there's the one that you see advertised on TV, infomercial, the Cardia. Okay, so let's unbox this. It's just the way it came. It's got foam on the inside, so keep this delicate instrument from getting banged up. Please remove sticker protector before using. See how big this thing is. It's very light. It doesn't weigh that much at all. So underneath here, looks like we're going to have probably the manual. It's in this box. So use the manual, different languages. The cable to upload your data from the unit or from the device to your computer, tablet, or cell phone. It's a C connection, so that's good. This is a rechargeable battery, so you got to charge it up before you can use it. So port right here. You should remove it first. Okay, we're going to weigh out the unit, but let's do a quick measurement of it first. I told you it's small, so it's about 4 3/4 by about 2 1/4, 3/4 of an inch. So let's see how much this thing weighs. There we go, 3 ounces. This is your power button. This is to scroll down your different, hold it down, turn it on. This you go from 6 leads to 1 lead to 6 lead. So that's what these buttons are for. So that's it, it's pretty simple. Looks like there's some charge in it. We don't have to charge it up, so it's zeroed out. Now, this is a 6 lead. Most of the basic EKG monitors out there are 1 lead, and that's just one reading that you'll see with all the spikes on it. 6 lead means that we're going to have 6 ways, 6 visual perspectives of your heart. Now, when you go to the doctor's office, you know, they stick the 12 leads all over your body. That's so they could get a better picture of your heart. So they're looking at your heart from 12 different perspectives. This does 6. So this is nice. It saves 100 of your previous readings onto this unit itself. You don't have to use a cell phone or another device to take your readings and to store it. So it's stored in here, and you know, once you get your reading, you could take it to your doctor and have them look at it. Or you could download this to either a cell phone, tablet, or PC. And then you could email the results to your doctor or print it out. But unfortunately, you can only do one device. So you can't download to your cell phone and then to your PC. So you have to choose which device you're going to download. So that's what's good about this. If you're irregular heartbeat, you grab this right away and take a reading. Whereas the other unit, you got to use a cell phone to mate it up with Bluetooth wise and then take a reading. So by that time, your irregular heartbeat may go away. Okay, now you want to go settings on this unit. Just hold down one of these 2 buttons for 2 seconds. And you get the setting menu. Now if we click on either button, doesn't matter. You click on once, you move down to the next setting. Hold it down a little longer and you can change that setting. And then to get out of it, you hit the power button once. Okay, so duration, if you notice, I have the duration set for 10 seconds. Default is 30 seconds. I just set for 10 seconds just for demonstration only. So we don't have to sit there for 30 seconds taking a heartbeat. But you want to leave it on 30 seconds. You can have the heartbeat sound beep beep or not. So this setting is a little different than what you're going to see on the app. Review mode. Now in this setting, you can leave it on automatic if you want to have the heart rate display move automatically, or you put it on manual if you want to manually control the heart display movement. And then you can delete all your reports that's on here. What this does is that it stores up to 100 readings, and once it reaches 101, it's going to erase the oldest reading first. So you're always going to have 100 units stored on it. Or if you want to store 100 units, you just delete all. And then if you want to just take one reading before you go to the doctor's office so it's easier to find, you could do that too. So delete all, click yes, hold it down, and we should have no reports left. Okay, let's take our initial reading. When you start taking the reading, you can see it's going to have orange spikes. That just lets you know that it's calibrating and testing your finger placement. Once it starts turning green, that means it's going to start taking the reading. It's going to count down in seconds how long it's going to take. You cannot move or you cannot talk. If you do so, you're going to hear some strange beep, beep, beep. That means just lift your finger up and then put it back down and start the reading over again. If you can't get a good reading, you may have to lick your thumbs because you need moisture. So if your skin is dry, like right now it's middle of winter, then it may not get a good reading. So just lick your fingers and you should get a pretty good reading. Let me set this for 10 seconds. I'm going to set it for 10 seconds just for demonstration because I don't want to hold it down for 30 seconds, but just so that you get the picture on how this thing functions, okay? So we click the power button to go back. Okay, so now what I do is I put my forearm on the desk to steady yourself, and then just lightly touch these two bars. I mean, you don't press down on it, so just lightly touch it. Orange means that it's calibrating, and once it turns green, that means it's got a good readings. Okay, it's done. And see, no abnormalities. Now, that's the single lead. So we click the back button. Click this button again, the top button here, to go to sixth lead. Now with the sixth lead, you see we have a sensor in the back. This sensor's got to go on your left thigh. And then you put your other fingers over here. So I find it best to put it on the thigh first and then put your fingers on. It's kind of trickier because you can move on it pretty easy. So it wasn't too bad, no abnormalities. And if you press this thing down for a long press, you can get the report. So there's all 6 reports. So you get your blood pressure, abnormalities, and it took 10 seconds. Click the back button. Now you're ready to, download this into your computer or laptop or cell phone. So that's how easy it is. It's not that hard. 30 seconds is a little bit trickier because, you don't want to move, but it's doable. I was able to do 30 seconds. Use 10 seconds is good for a rough or approximate idea of what's going on with your heart. If you feel something's changed with your heart, go with 30 seconds because that's going to give the doctor a more detailed picture of what's going on. But 10 seconds is good enough for most everyday type of usage. Okay, so next we're going to show you how to sync this up. Download the app into your computer or your phone or tablet, and then we're going to sync it up, set up a profile, and show you how to make a report and how to send a report to your doctor. Okay, so once you install the app on your phone, tablet, or PC, or laptop, you probably want to do it on a tablet or laptop. You don't want to do it on your PC naturally because you cannot take your PC down to the doctor's office. Your cell phone is nice and convenient, but unfortunately, when you do the cell phone route, the screen is small, so it's kind of hard to enlarge it and see what's going on. So I'm going to do it on the iPad here. So this is the first screen. You're going to add in the first user, and then I'll type it in. You just type in the email, name, male, female, and then you click on the age and you just scroll down and choose your birth date, and then you hit bind device. So I'll knock that out and I'll get back to you. So now we got the reading on here, and we're just going to connect it up. It's going to sync. You can see the Bluetooth screen on here. So it's syncing up, and this is the latest report we took. Now what you do is you click on this report, and you got the whole thing that's laid out for you. You can show your doctor this if you take the tablet to him. So it tells you no abnormalities. Okay, right there. Now, if this was not my reading here, you could click on the name here, and then you could choose somebody else's. because this device does not differentiate between different users. You have to manually switch it over on the app itself. So you can have multiple users on this app. So your wife could send hers to the doctor and you got yours, okay? Okay, now that you got the reports up here, you highlight the one that you want to use. You see the report up here? You click on report, and this is the report that you could show your doctor. Now, if you want to email your doctor, let's say you have an incident at home and you want to show it to him immediately, you click the share button. You can save it as an image, so you can print it out later, or you just send it to him directly an email by sending it as a PDF file. So he'd get this in his email and he could look it over and advise you what's going on. So this, remember, we set up for my wife, but you can set up for yourself. Now over here, you click the 3 bars, and this is a little slightly different setting. So you go to settings, and now we're going to sync it with this Emay here. So just click on that little arrow there. Let it sync up. It's complete. So once it syncs up, then you could change your settings. English, length of recording, 10 seconds. I just do it as a demonstration, but you probably want to leave it at 30 seconds. Okay, so just sync that, put that for 30 seconds. Heartbeat sound, so if you don't want to hear that beep, 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 just turn it off. Now these two are your thresholds for these 2 leads here. You could change them. This is default setting, so I just leave it at default. Click on this, you can clear all reports that's stored, which is nice. You don't have to just let it keep rolling. English, and these things are just normal defaults. Sync with health app. If you got a health app that you want to sync your heart monitor to, you could click it on. I don't have no heart health app on this iPad, so that's why it's grayed out. If you want to add another person to it, you just click on this one here, you add user, and then, well, we'll just make one up, okay? Let's just say Joe. He's going to be male. Set his birth date, February 1st. Pick a date, save. So now that's how you set up different users. And then when you take EKG readings, if this is Joe's EKG readings, I just showed you how to change it over so that reading becomes Joe and not yourself. Now, let's say you want to send multiple readings to your doctor. So basically what you do is you got the list here, you click edit, and then you see these little circles pop up. Then you can click this one, and then you can send multiple reports to your doctor. Then all you do is click share, then you could share it to whoever you want it. So you could select it and then go share, and then you could copy it, print it, or just you could email it to your doctor by clicking on the email button. Okay, so you want to read through the manual. They have 2 manuals. The second one is if you want to set this up on your PC. I have it set up on a tablet, but on a PC, you could do a little more things than you could do on a tablet. Mainly, you could highlight several reports at the same time and download them all, but not going to be helpful for us. We're using a tablet, not a PC or a cell phone. But the instruction manual is pretty good. It's pretty informative, in fact. So I just showed you how to set up and how to use the machine. But I think it gets kind of interesting once you get into this part here. So it says, short click on which one you want to browse. And I showed you how to long click it to get to the report. Now you see on the bottom, it says no abnormalities right there. Now, and then if you get an abnormality, it's going to describe what each abnormality is and what's happening. So it's pretty good for a description. You're not a cardiologist, so it's not going to help you too much, but it gives you a fair idea of what's going on with your heart. If you have any one of these abnormalities show up, then naturally you want to send it over to your doctor to have a look at it. But this is just a brief idea of what's going on with your heart and the readings. I went over the device settings with you guys. So you can see it's pretty informative. And then naturally customer support. So that's it for the app. It's pretty easy. I showed you how to sync this to the app so that it's all set up. This is how simple this app is to use. It's very convenient. If you have something going on, good part of it is that it's instantly saved on the device here, but you can send it over to the doctor immediately for him to review. There's no subscription involved, so you pay for the unit once and you're set for lifetime usage of it. Some other models you have to have a yearly subscription to it in order to get all the functionality of the unit and to be able to use it to its fullest capacities. Here, you don't have to. It's all built into this one machine. So I hope you found this video informative. Please click the like button. If you have a chance, please subscribe. And thank you for watching.